This is my Dell 5400, and I'd like to, it's running Linux dual boot, and I'd like to return it back to where it's just running Chrome OS. And I want to fix the partition on it so that it's all just Chrome OS. So to do that, I need to download and install a copy of the recovery onto this flash drive. This is a Dell 5400. So I'm going to go through the process, and it might be same or different for you. First, I'm going to boot into recovery so we can see what the model is. It says the first step is collect device information. So I know this is a Dell 5400, but it might not be enough. So let me boot into the startup screen first. So I'm going to turn this off and then boot. So at the OS verification screen, after I just booted it up because it's in developer mode, you can see it gives you the model number. Sorry, it starts beeping. It might boot into Chrome really quickly. So I need to pay attention to that. I'm going to boot into Linux though. So Control L. Press 1. Hopefully it boots up the first time. Sometimes it has issues. I'm trying to run Kubuntu, and I've been noticing some weird boot up issues. But it got this far, so it means it's going to boot up. Sometimes I get a gray screen. I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm going to try to run that utility. This is another problem. It's really dim. So here I am. Hopefully it opens up Firefox to where I was last. So install Chrome. That's installed. I need to add the recovery extension. Add to Chrome. Extension. And of course it doesn't work on Linux. Let me reboot into Chrome OS instead. So I'm on what's it called? Chrome OS now. Just wanted to show really quickly in File Manager. It only shows 53 gigabytes, and this is a 256 gigabyte hard drive. So I want to get back that space as well as remove Linux. So I'm going to run the tool. It's here in the top right somewhere. I want to go to, again, I clicked on that thing over there, and I want to go to Chrome Recovery Utility. Why isn't it? Let me just pin it, that way I can click on it. Now there it is. I need an 8 gigabyte flash drive, which is here. I'm going to plug it in. Sorry. Plugged in. I want to get started. This is a Dell 5400. Somehow it knew the model. So it says to type that in. Lucky me. Sari N. This is the funny part. It says to type this in, but it can't find it. Okay, found a match. That's funny. If I don't do that, it doesn't find a match. Put in the hyphen, it does. But anyways, I'm gonna continue. If I wanted to, I could have looked for the Dell model I could have chose Dell. And there's 5400 here, Chromebook Enterprise. So do it any method, just find it. This one's a lot easier than using that weird serial number. I need to select the flash drive, this is the only flash drive inserted. Click continue. And then create now. It's going to take a while. This is just the downloading portion, which is fast because I have a gigabit internet connection. But after this, when it starts writing to the USB, this is a USB 2.0 flash drive, it's going to take forever. So at that point, I'm going to pause and come back when it's done. It's pointless for me to show you it slowly copying files over. But once it's done over here and it says done, I can click continue. Oh, darn, my flash drive. This is a touch screen, so I sometimes forget. See, and now it's going to try to download and put it onto the flash drive. So I'll come back later. Like I said, this writing portion is very slow because it's USB 2.0. Took a few minutes, but it's all done now. It says to remove the flash drive and then go into, it'll restart. I'll press Control D since it's still in developer mode. It's over there. I'll verify that the hard drive space is returned by doing terminal, Control Alt F2, go into Chronos, and then this time I'll just do a fdisk -L. Oh yes. Let's try sudo instead. And you can see now the 7th partition is pretty small. It's not 170 gigabytes anymore, it's only 512 bytes. So, I was able to remove or shrink back the Linux partition that I had created with CHRX. And I would do that through the USB recovery. It's pretty easy.